Hi guys, welcome to my second video, Cooking with Home Chef Mary. That's me. And here's Bob, the husband.
Hi everybody.
Yeah, he's like, oh God, I'm on camera.
Yeah.
And there's Terrence.
What's going on?
He's my guest today. He's my co-worker. I call him my little brother, but not because he's shorter than me. Oh, where are we?
You're like all the way over
Not
there.
because he's shorter than me, but because he's younger. So first, before we get started, we are doing chicken teriyaki, and we're having sake. And Terrence's first time having sake. And we pour it each other's because if you pour it for yourself, I think it's considered bad luck, and nobody needs bad luck. Cheers to chicken teriyaki.
Yeah, they're small. You gotta make sure.
And then it's a little warm.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh, it's delicious. You want some?
That is good.
Okay,
Yes,
let's
it
get
is.
started.
It is. It's just like a shot.
Okay, you can go back to work, honey.
I know. That's the best part. I got to drink on the job.
Proof. Okay, and you know I had a set of these little cups and this little pour for years. I think Felicia, did you give me some for Christmas one year? And I never ever used it, so I threw it away or I gave it to Goodwill or something. So I actually bought this on eBay the other day, so we would have a special moment.
That was really good.
Isn't it?
It was.
So what did you think about it first time?
Definitely.
Are you on
good.
camera? You're not on camera.
I'm not. Here we go.
Let's go fix it. Hold on.
Okay. I'll try.
Yeah, he'll fix it. Sorry guys, I did practice. This one is going to be way better than the last one.
A little bit that way.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay,
There we go.
we're both here. But until you start chopping, scoot over. Okay, so we have everything set up. What we're doing, oh, I'm putting the coffee away because I'm done. Because now we're drinking. And it's not a martini, but one day it will be. So I've already prepped a lot of stuff. We are again doing chicken teriyaki. We're making our own teriyaki sauce. I've got the chicken already prepped, and I did salt and pepper the chicken. You want to season as you go.
Okay.
All those flavors. We've got some broccolini here too. Broccolini is, wait, I'll tell you. Oh,
You got the sheet
oh
over
shoot.
there.
Hey, shoot, no cussing. No cursing on the video. So, broccolini it's got a little longer stem. Broccolini is a cross between broccoli and Chinese broccoli. And my Asian friends, forgive me, it's also called gay lime, maybe? Or Chinese kale. It looks a lot like Chinese broccoli. The stalks are long and lean, but instead of big leaves, it has florets, more like common broccoli. The flavor and texture are somewhere between the two vegetables. Broccolini is sweet and mild with a tender, crisp texture as long as it's not cooked too long. I'll put the link down there where I found this information. Now, you taste it for the first time. It really is good.
Take that chop.
Tell them what
Pretty good.
you think. He's not much of a, I always say if you're not a broccoli pro, you really might not tell the difference.
It definitely does taste a little different than broccoli.
It does, a little bit sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a little softer, which is why
I
you
like
shouldn't
it, though.
cook it too long. You can have another piece
I
if you want.
don't eat that one.
My problem when I cook is that I sample everything as I go, and then, oops, I'm not hungry when it's time to eat. And I'm also, usually when I do broccoli, you cut that one for me. Usually when I do broccoli, I cut most of the stem off because it is kind of tough. But this one I use a lot of the stem. I just find it's really delicious, and you know it's more expensive. Oh, way more expensive. But I'm telling you, when it's a special occasion and you've got a guest in the kitchen, just do it. Just go for it.
Drop that in there.
So Terrence, how often do you cook at home? You made something that you told me one time that was really good.
I did. What was it? Was it the vegan dish?
Probably. He
Yeah.
does a lot of vegan, but he is
I do.
eating meat now.
Yeah, just for the week, just so I can be on the show. Then I'm going back. Then I'm going back to my
You made
veggie
something.
diet.
I think I made something and you said, I'm going to go home and do that.
Oh yeah, it was Oh no, what was it?
I don't remember. We'll think about it later.
It's on my mind now. I'm thinking hard.
Let me tell you what I do with the carrots.
Okay.
Now the carrots, you can just cut them like little bit, make them a little fancy and go sideways.
Mm-hmm.
And you really want all your vegetables to be about the same size. Here, you do that. To be about the same size so they all cook the same amount of time. Now garlic tip, I hope you guys can kind of see me over here. But a garlic tip, I use fresh garlic. Sometimes I use the minced jar because that's good too. And I have garlic powder, I have garlic salt. We love garlic. But there's skin on this. It's a pain in the butt to get off. But of course on Food Network, years ago I saw you use your chef knife and you smash it. And it's just so easy to peel. So peel off that skin. And I did already do a whole bunch. I chop, minced. And when you chop all your garlic, another good tip is sprinkle it with salt and let it sit for a couple minutes. It really kind of softens out and brings out the liquid from the garlic. And then you take your knife and chop. Oh, I don't want to get your fingers.
Move out the way.
Tell me how many times you chopped garlic.
0.
0 times.
0.
Oh, I hope you guys can hear us. We probably need to speak up. My mom watched the first video and she's like, well, it was good, but I couldn't hear you.
This probably turn the volume up too.
On my thing? Not on hers? Turn the volume up?
Oh no, I'm saying when you're done.
Oh, when you're listening. Okay, so chop, and you go like, just like. Good, and you even have your finger right. You want your finger tucked in.
I'm kind of a chef. I've been watching a lot of
oh yeah,
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen.
I've been watching a lot of Hell's Kitchen.
You like that drama?
I do.
I sometimes with Hell's Kitchen go, but my husband loves it too.
Yeah, it's a really good
I think
show.
he likes it when he what's his name? Oh my God, Chef.
Chef Ramsay.
Oh, Ramsay. Sorry, Chef. I know you very well, I promise. But I think he likes it when
Like
you're
that?
cussing and throwing things at people. Yeah, throw it in there.
Scoop it up.
And then when you're scooping off of the Pampered Chef, remember? I always used Tupperware and Pampered Chef. But when you're scooping off of the cutting boards, use the back side of your knife because then you won't dull this one. And another tip for knives, sharpen them every time, before you use them. I did shallots. I already diced to cut up the shallots. A shallot, you know what a shallot is?
Not.
So much education. It's an onion.
Okay.
So I've got a big old thing of onion there. I usually have a red onion. Shallot is not as strong. It's actually very stable. It's not as strong as a regular onion.
Okay.
Want to taste it? Taste a little piece. Look.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't give you that
Sharp onion taste. It's actually awesome in vinaigrettes too. You can still get that onion taste. But I've got onion powder. I got onion salt. I've got fresh onions, red onions, green onions. I'm using green onions on Sunday to make some coleslaw. Okay, so we have our carrots, our broccolini, chicken. Did I say it already, or I told you? I think I salt and peppered the chicken, of course. I prepared the stuff to make the teriyaki sauce, and now we're gonna make the teriyaki. Oh, let's do the rice. Rice in the Instant Pot. Okay, I'm gonna. We don't see you, so I'm gonna do it. I was gonna have you. I printed off all the recipes so you could take them home with you.
Okay.
And this is rice in the Instant Pot. I know a friend of yours has an Instant Pot, and I love them. Our friend Chris has one too. So you saute on the Instant Pot. I've got 2 tablespoons of butter in there, and it's gonna melt. And then I'm gonna put 2.5 cups of rice in here and brown it a little bit, and then I'm gonna put in the water.
Okay.
So it's beeping because now it's heating up to melt that butter.
I need to give me an Instant Pot.
You do. You know, 6-quart is good, even if you don't live with anybody. But you can make extra, and you can make half size.
I eat like I live with somebody else.
you do, and you eat all my leftovers when I take them to work. And Bob goes, "Why are you taking the leftovers to work?" He eats it. I took a bunch of banana bread in, and I got it ready. Remember I told you?
Mm-hmm.
I got it ready, and then I went to go grab it, and it was half empty. Darn thing was half empty.
That's the perks of living with a chef.
Aw, see? You can't call yourself chef until someone else does. And like I said in my last video, I've got friends, I've got some people that I've catered for. All my family, they all say Chef Mary.
Mm-hmm.
So I take it.
You
Okay,
are
I'm
a
Chef Mary.
You are a chef.
Oh, by the way, look at my shirt.
Off the chain. I see
Off the chain cooking.
the
Yep, I've
board
got a
there.
cutting board. It's the best food group. It's the best food group on Facebook. And I'll put the link down below too. Seriously, if you're into food, or if you want to see awesome food, it's anywhere from just a real basic cook to home cooks, to home chefs, to professional chefs. I'm always showing Terrence at work, oh my God, look at this picture. And it's
Before you know it, I'm gonna be on
yeah,
off the chain.
you should be. You don't have to be an off the chain cook to be there. If you have interest and if you're positive, no negative, no cussing on that page. And there's like 8,000 people, I think, on it. I'm part of the admin team, and there's 10 of us. But anyway, it's cool. And I would say that even if I wasn't part of the admin team. Cool. Okay, so the butter is almost melted. I've already talked about what we're gonna do. Oh, fresh ginger. I didn't leave any fresh ginger, but I did chop fresh ginger. Okay, I got ginger powder. But when I really want to do something, the fresh ginger is great. It's brown. It comes in. It looks like fingers, and you have to grate it. And then again, just like I did the garlic, I chopped it very, 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 very small. So that's ready. So now let's put 2.5 cups in here.
2 cups of rice.
2.5.
2.5.
And I you rinse the rice.
Okay.
I didn't used to, but the last few years I keep seeing everybody rinse the rice, and I was like, why? And I said, do it, and then it's so much better. And you
Tastes different?
Yeah, it does. It's a little more fluffy too.
Huh.
But what you're doing is you're rinsing off all that starch. And I usually just put it in a colander and run water over it. But now, since the last few times, I actually put it in a bowl and put the rice in the bowl, and then I stir it with water, and then I put it in a colander, and then I do it 2 more times.
You get all the starch out of there.
Yeah. Okay, so this is 2.5 cups. And now what should I do?
I forgot.
Salt and pepper.
Oh, yeah, salt and pepper. That's one.
Pepper grind. If you don't have one of these, well, get one. Fresh pepper is so much better. And I use kosher salt or sea salt, depending on what's on sale. And then we always want to season from up top because it goes around all the food instead of in one spot.
Okay, you gotta hit the...
Pinch up top.
Yeah.
And then you just use your spoon. And I use my Instant Pot probably 3 times a week. I'm making potato salad in it on Sunday, you'll see that. And it makes awesome soup, remember? You've had lots of my soups.
I
You
did.
bump it solely.
I did.
Green
I'm
tea
trying to
stew.
figure out what it
you
was that I
made.
cooked. I think it was the breakfast sandwich.
Oh yeah.
What was the name of it?
Ah.
It had like a foreign name. A funny foreign name.
Well, at 2 in the morning I'll remember.
I know.
I'll call you. I'll send you a text.
It's on my mind now, though. I really...
Oh, that reminds me, we haven't spoke about your business yet.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
Tell him.
We do it at the end.
Do it at the end? Anyway, he's an artist.
Yeah.
And you're going to see his work.
I make art.
Yes.
A lot of it.
He paints on clothes, canvas.
Yes.
He's told me some stories about painting on bodies. We won't talk about that. It's crazy. But
yeah,
he is.
everything's a canvas. So
He's amazing. And we'll talk more about that later.
At the end, we're gonna finish it up. Right now, cooking is important. I really want to remember what it was that I cooked.
We're going to remember. So the recipe that I'm giving you doesn't include a little bit of rice vinegar wine. And if you don't have any, don't go get it just to make one meal.
Rice vinegar wine?
That's what they use in sushi rice when you go eat sushi. But it makes it kind of sweet, so I'm just going to add a little bit.
Okay.
And how much water do I put in? How much water?
How much water? You
Oh
got
shit, you were right.
2.5 cups.
Darn
I
it.
told you.
I don't
You
know.
press it again?
I don't know. I just said that. Should we
Press
start
it
over?
again? No, that's all right.
Forgive me, everybody.
2.5 cups of warm water.
Warm water. Oh my gosh. I don't really cuss a lot. I don't.
It's all right. It's uncut.
So
and
since
raw.
I put in 2.5 cups of rice, Mary, we need to put a little more water in. So,
3 cups.
you know what? Let's put 3 cups of rice, and then I need 1.5 cup of water.
Yes,
Is that
3.5
right?
cups of rice, 3.5 cups of water.
3.5 cups of water?
If you do 3 cups of rice,
Do you know how much water I already did?
how much butter?
No water. 2.5. Maybe 2.5.
Okay.
I need 3.5.
So you need
Oh.
1 more cup.
See? I'm really not very smart. I just play one on TV. Play smart on TV. No, I'm glad you brought the butter because it was a
You had 2
tablespoon of butter.
tablespoons, right?
You know, I took one out because I was going to double it. So
Okay.
there's only 1 tablespoon butter in there. I should have put 1.5, but anyway. So then I messed up with the rice, so we're doing half, 1.5.
Okay.
And then all you do is you can now turn off the saute, so you cancel it. And you're gonna see magically, it's magic. I mean, I'm telling you, on the stove I always used to pray, please rice, look out,
Don't be overcooked, don't be undercooked.
please rice.
How long does it take?
Now it says here, it's 5 minutes, I believe.
Okay.
Make sure, add water, stir, close the lid. Make sure the sealing is on. I'll talk about that. Set timer to 4 minutes. So here, you just do pressure cook, and this is my model. Some models you don't, you just start. And then you push to the minutes you want, and it automatically starts.
Mm-hmm.
You have to make sure that your valve is on, your knob is on valve, is on sealing.
Okay.
Because if it's not on sealing, then the pressure's not building up, and the water just evaporates. This machine automatically does it itself, so I don't ever have to worry about forgetting. Oh, we can't forget about. Oh, we need some more. Oh, here. Here.
Can't pour my own.
Well, we end up doing that when we go to the restaurant, but I just wanted to respect the Asian world. Cheers
Cheers.
to coworkers. Oh my gosh, isn't it good?
Yeah, that is good.
And it's really not expensive. That bottle was like $9.
I'm gonna have to go and grab me a bottle.
Not
We got
at
it from Publix.
Yeah, not at Food Lion. You'll find it everywhere else. Are you next to one of those wine stores?
I am not.
Ah.
I am next to Food Lion though.
Yeah, you won't find it at Food Lion.
Lord, Food Lion, you gotta step your game up.
I know, isn't that a
Come on,
shame?
Food Lion. Get the
Shame.
sake. We need you to get some sake. Before
Please.
you lose a customer, I'm gonna go to Publix.
So this is my induction cooker that we're using today. I really love it. I got it a few years ago for Christmas, and you can only use certain pots on it, but it really is also great for parties.
And this is for the
We're making the teriyaki sauce.
Okay.
Now you can go
Go take the sake.
and buy, sure, yeah. You can go and buy a jar of teriyaki sauce. There's nothing wrong with that. But because it's a special occasion, we're making our own.
You want to use dry ingredients when
No,
you cook it with
all
Chef
fresh,
Mary?
all
Everything's fresh.
But I usually make teriyaki sauce kind of more of a quick way with brown sugar and there's plenty of recipes online with that. But this, I came across this recipe and I was like, oh, let's do that one. So I haven't tried this one. So
Let's see how it turns out.
So, what you're gonna do is here's some oil,
Alright.
and you're gonna put, I think it's 2 tablespoons. Where's our recipe? See, I am still turning around. So again, I've got ginger, garlic. There's some oil. Sake is in here. It's M-I-R-I-N. Myrin. I think it's Myrin.
Myrin.
Yes, and it's actually it's a sweet rice vinegar.
Okay.
So sweet cooking rice wine.
Mm.
So this is different. This is rice vinegar. And it's sweet, so that replaces the brown sugar.
Mm.
Soy sauce, and then there's cornstarch and water in here. That makes a slurry. It's the equal amounts of cornstarch and water
Okay.
if you're going to thicken either a soup or this sauce, something like that. And then we're going to also put in some sesame seeds. So put in your oil. Gotta push start, Mary.
That's a soy sauce?
Nope, that's already in here. Soy
Okay.
sauce, the Myrin, and the
Oh.
sake. Oh yeah, sake's in here too.
Okay.
And that's all equal parts.
Okay.
And I'm making a little bit more than the recipe calls because it calls for 1 cup each, but I did a cup and a half on each one.
Okay. Well, we made more rice anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's
so
true.
it's perfect.
Now I didn't have quite enough Myrin to do the 1.5 cups, so we may end up putting a little brown sugar in it, depending on the taste. So let's put this on medium. And what you need to do is you need to cook this sauce because you need to cook off the alcohol in the sake.
Okay.
And that's what we're going to do next. So it says 2 tablespoons of oil. So we're just going to put some in. And you can measure if you want. Hi, honey, what are you doing?
I was just wondering if there's any food ready yet.
Go away. Go back to work. So you need to heat that up. I should have turned that on earlier. So let's take a minute to talk about your business because you're
Okay.
going to do with that.
So,
Go get your jacket. Show them.
perfect. So, again, I am an artist. I am an artist.
He's on Instagram, and I'll put that link on my page.
Yeah, because the page name is kind of long. So, this is kind of my going logo right here. I put that on the tag of all of my clothing, not my artwork or not my canvas paintings, just my hats, jackets, jeans, stuff like that. And this was the first jacket that I painted. I kind of put my name there. 4 fingers up. I do that in almost every picture. And then this cool thing on the back.
Come over
Can you see me?
here. Yes.
There we go.
Isn't that cool? And his hat too.
Oh, I didn't do this one. Did I paint this one? Yeah, no, I didn't paint this
Oh,
one.
okay. Well, we won't talk about that one.
But yeah, this was the first jacket that I painted. This was before I had any.
And how many years ago was that?
This was last year, actually.
Last year?
Yeah, just last year.
So it looks like it's recently painted. You wear it quite a bit.
I do. I wear it a lot. I didn't know all of the techniques of how to keep the jacket from cracking or anything. So this one is actually kind of cracking, but because it's my first jacket and it started a new journey for me, it's kind of fitting. It's perfect. So I love it. I wear this thing everywhere, all the time, honestly. But I do make jackets, hats,
Pants, your
pants. Yeah.
I bet you could do
canvas
shoes.
Yeah, I had someone ask me to do shoes. So I will have some shoes posted on my page in the next couple of weeks. And
And what
again,
was your call yesterday you got? She already has a painting.
yep. So I'm doing like a cover up.
Oh,
So that thing is huge. I meant to take the measurements on it, but that thing is huge. So that'll be fun. I kind of started it this morning actually. But yeah, we'll have the link to my page on the video, and then if you guys are checking it out, go give me a follow. I'm kind of cool.
he's working every day on his business.
Yeah, every day.
Put the rest of that in there.
I definitely
Uh-oh.
put a couple of hours in daily.
Get all that ginger and garlic in there because we don't want to waste it. Oh, I got this thing. And now, stir it around so it doesn't burn. So the directions say, peel the ginger and garlic, chop fine pieces, next drizzle in a tablespoon of oil, oh, we already did that. Drop in your finely chopped garlic and ginger on low heat. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, let's go low. Still medium.
So be sure and keep stirring it if it's on too high. Low heat, let the garlic and ginger bloom and become fragrant. And after about 3 minutes, we're going to add the liquid. And we'll just keep cleaning up, because that's what I do.
Clean as you go. I know that one.
It's horrible when you have to. It's horrible when you have to clean up afterwards. I love to cook, but I don't like to clean.
See, what happens at my house if I'm cooking and I don't clean as I go,
Oh,
when I'm finished, I'm like, okay, I'll clean up when I'm finished, after I eat. Then I
Yeah.
finish eating. I'm like, yeah, I'll clean up tomorrow.
hopefully you at least rinse stuff.
Yeah, I rinse everything out.
So let's see, it's 104. Oh shoot, I was supposed to do, oh well, sorry, I'll call her later. I have a friend that sells Mary Kay and she wanted me to get on at 1:15 and do like a 5-minute thing. Sorry, we started late.
Uh-oh, yeah.
I'll apologize to her later when she tries to Zoom me. Oh, I feel horrible. I forgot.
It'll be okay.
Can I add some more sake, sir?
Uh-huh.
You know what, Bob was right. I hate to say that, but it is kind of sweet.
It is. It is kind of sweet, but it's good though.
It's kind of cooled down too much, I think, or maybe it was just mine. You need some more?
Yes.
And sake's not like, because you can have a whole glass like with like 5 little ones of these, and it doesn't even feel like you had a glass. And every time you take a little bit, it's just a sip.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like having 5 glasses of wine.
That is really good.
He's gonna make this on a date next time he has a date. He's
I
not gonna
will.
take it to dinner.
I will.
Stir that fry.
Yeah, about some chicken teriyaki on me.
You can just use broccoli if you want.
Nope, I'm gonna get the broccoli in the same exact recipe. Same exact recipe. I'm gonna say, did you not know? I'm a chef. Now?
Now, see, I don't agree. I think it needs to be high.
yeah, or at least like medium.
Look, it's beeping, beeping, beeping because it's built up enough pressure. Now it's gonna start cooking the rest. And in 4 minutes,
The rice shall be done.
well, you have to let it. There's a natural release, and then there's a natural release, and there's an instant release.
Okay.
Quick release. I'm sorry. So what it says to do? Where's your recipe? I don't know if you. Once the timer is done, press cancel off. Oh, you do an instant release. Oh no, it's natural. I'm sorry, natural for 10 minutes, and then you do the rest instant. So don't forget 10 minutes first.
Okay.
Remember that, because I'm gonna go. How long was that?
10 minutes.
Now you hear the sizzle.
Mm-hmm.
Sizzle, sizzle. You smell
I do.
the ginger and garlic together?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Right? Oh, I think that smells delicious.
It does.
Let's put a little salt.
Okay.
Remember how to do
Garlic
it?
From up top.
Do a pinch.
1 finger, 2 finger.
2.
Okay. I went 3.
Okay. Good.
You see that? Oh, the technique.
Nice. You're
Yes.
pro. You're a pro.
Yes. Chef Ramsay, you see this?
And just because I like pepper. And now the recipe doesn't call for pepper, but put it
I need to be on
Master Chef. Not Hell's Kitchen.
I'd rather be on Hell's Kitchen.
Well, you will leave the first night. That's good. Okay, now let's go ahead. And I'm going to pour this because actually it's really easy to spill. And it's such a bummer when you spill it outside of the pan. Ready?
Yep.
And the beginning.
There we go.
Oh, we didn't put on our aprons.
We didn't.
Oh no, we're going to make a mess. Okay. See, gosh, when am I going to get this right? Here's yours. You can wear my Food Network one.
Okay.
Bob got that for me when he was traveling. And the first year or two that we were together for Christmas, Bob got me this chef coat. And he got me a pink one because, just ran my fingers through my hair. If you're doing catering or professional, you don't do that. You have to wash your hands, but since I'm not doing that.
Well, I don't have that problem. Kind of bald.
What I'm going to tell you, like, when we first got married, Bob and I gained like 45 pounds. And I've actually couldn't wear this coat. But I didn't throw it away. And now this last year, it took about, was it 12, 13 months? I lost all of it.
That's those 10,000 steps at work.
Oh yeah, at work all I do is pace and walk around. And I don't eat a lot. I cook a lot, and then I have all this food, so I take it all to work. And again, that's when Bob goes, what are you doing? So this even says Mary.
Oh, that's super cool.
Now, remember I'm old, and I'm a woman. I get hot, so I'll probably take this off in like 5 minutes. But I wanted to show it off. Okay, so stir, and now let's turn it up because now we got to cook off that.
The sake.
The sake. How's your sake?
The sake is good.
Okay, don't tell my Asian friends. I just poured myself some. And I've got a little more sake. I'm going to heat it up a little more. So how much, like, extra money, like, how much does it cost to make a paint on a jacket? Like, if I gave you a jacket.
So it all kind of depends.
Like, something like that, extravagant. Lots of paint.
Like that. So that.
How many hours does it take?
That one took me. I never really tracked the hours, but I want to say that was maybe a 3-day process because it was my first jacket. And then my son actually wanted the same. I do have his jacket in the car.
Oh,
it's
you
the same
do?
exact. Yeah, it's the same exact thing.
And it's just a little one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And he wanted his
And
name.
your son is 6 again? What's
Yep.
his name?
Chase, just turned
Chase.
6. Yeah.
Chase is coming in town tomorrow?
Yep, we gotta go pick him up. But yeah, his jacket only took 2 days.
And like 4 hours a day or something?
No, it's a couple hours. It
A
all
couple hours a
depends.
day.
Yeah, it all depends. 'Cause I like to freehand everything.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I don't really have a stencil, so it goes putting
Okay,
down
so
base layers and
If
whatnot.
somebody came to you and they already had a jacket and they wanted just that. How much?
I wouldn't do it. I try to keep like one-on-one jackets. So I
Oh,
try to
no,
keep,
I mean
like,
similar.
50.
Similar.
Oh yeah, so if somebody came and they already had a jacket.
And similar in size.
Yeah, so I normally go around like 60, 65 if you already have a jacket. But if I go and buy a jacket, then price goes up a little bit, and then shipping and everything. Like I have a jacket that's going out to Florida tomorrow, and that one was $115.
Oh, because you bought the jacket.
I bought a jacket that I have to ship it to.
Actually, that's pretty reasonable for a.
Yeah, it really is.
It's really reasonable. And he's actually doing 2 aprons for me.
Mhm.
I am going to have 1 apron just solid red that's going to be home chef. We're going to do like something like this.
Mhm.
Cooking with Home Chef Mary. And I've got a really cute cartoon chef person that he's going to put on it for me and then just write guest on it.
Okay.
And then he's also a surprise for one of my friends over the, off the chain group. He's going to do another apron for him. We're going to put the logo on it and maybe some knives and maybe.
Yep.
So he's going to charge me like $40 per apron. So that's pretty reasonable.
Yep. And then we have very reasonable prices. So, if you have any
Even a
artistic
t-shirt,
needs,
right?
yeah, I actually did. Someone just asked me when I was going to start making my t-shirts again. I do have a t-shirt brand too. I just haven't played with it in a couple of years, but I definitely will have those posted on my page in the near future as well. So if you have any artistic needs, I'm your guy. Just let me know.
Absolutely. Okay, let's go ahead and get in there. And I'm pulling out the wok. Now, I do have a big old stainless steel wok
Okay.
right there. We're not using it. I have an electric wok. And, I'm going to do water from me.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it right here. And hopefully all this food fits in this one. I had, this is, oh gosh, this is called The Rock. You can find it, oh, can you see me?
There
This
you
is
go.
called The Rock. You can find it on Amazon, or I think I went directly to, I had a bigger one, and I loved it. And then my husband, okay, some of you are gonna cringe when I say this, but he was in charge of the dishes, and he put this in the dishwasher.
Mm.
You know why you don't?
Because it's electric.
Yeah.
'Cause it's electric.
So he's like, it's fine, let's just dry it out. So we dried it out, and I still didn't feel good. I threw the thing away. And then I bought this one thinking it was the same size, and it's smaller, but I still love it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna turn on the heat, and when you stir fry something, you go kind of high. I'm gonna do like 350.
Okay.
I use this too when I like have parties or I'm catering something, because you can use it and keep things warm, which is really cool. Also the Instant Pot, you know what? Oh, that's hot, don't touch. Also the Instant Pot, when you go like I do my refried beans that you've had before,
Mm-hmm.
you can actually cook them and it stays warm for 10 hours.
In
In the
the
Instant
rock?
Pot.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
In the Instant Pot, stays warm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like I'll make soup and I'll just like in the morning throw it together and I'll come and have soup when I get home.
Still warm.
Yeah.
Still nice and hot. That's pretty cool.
Isn't that neat?
I've never seen a rock though.
Yeah, there's all kinds of electric woks. But I like this one.
You have all the cooking gizmos.
Yeah, and then I have too many. See on my dining room table,
Yeah.
you guys don't see it, but all that stuff I'm selling. Because I'm finding that I don't use it because I replaced like something else. I've got an electric skillet over there that really is fabulous, but I don't use it. And now we have a grill, a flat top grill outside. Oh my God. That's a convection oven, that toaster oven,
Mm-hmm.
but I upgraded it to an air fryer oven that has a rotisserie thing on it.
Yeah, where is that?
Stir that, it's in that.
I just did it.
Oh, you did?
Mm.
I have, in the office and in my guest room, there's kitchen stuff.
Yeah, kitchen stuff all throughout the house.
Yes. When I first moved into the house, I took all the shelves out of the office closet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I took the thing out and I put in shelves. I took the what's that thing called?
What? The closet rack?
Yeah, I guess we hang things on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, what the heck?
It's hot.
It's hot. So anyway, I put shelves in so I could stay organized. I knew that we did that before we even started putting things up. Maybe it's a little too hot. That's good. Oh, is that a business?
It is.
It's business, really?
It is.
And now I'm putting in the chicken. Don't be
Drop
scared.
the chicken.
Don't be scared. And I do the chicken first, and then I take the chicken out, and then I do the vegetables. And you might see that on other cooking channels, or maybe you know somebody, and they don't do it that way. They just actually do the chicken and then throw in the vegetables. But I don't. I don't. I'm actually going to go a little lower than 350.